Good morning. My name is Marla Hegel. I am the managing broker of Windermere Real Estate here on beautiful Stanwood and Camano Island, Washington. This morning, I'm here to take you through the January numbers in our market. Let's start with Camano Island. At the end of January, the sale price was $643,278. There were 47 active listings at the end of the month. 21 homes had sold year to date. They were on the market an average of 43 days and sold at 98% list to sales price ratio, which is about 2% less than the sales price, list price. Stanwood, the average sale price was $517,458. There were 46 active listings at the end of the month, almost the same as Camano. There were 13 homes sold in Stanwood in January. They were on the market an average of 66 days and also sold at 98% of list price. Of the 21 homes sold on Camano, you can see that a very large portion of them were under 400 and also between 6 and 800, 23.8% in both of those areas, 14.3% between 4 and 5, 19% between 5 and 6, 4.8% between 800 and a million, and 14% above a million. So again, we have a very small sample, only 21 homes sold in January, so that's what we're looking at here. And even a smaller sample in Stanwood with only 13 homes, you can see that the majority is 38.5% of those listings were between 4 and 600, or 4 and 500, excuse me. All right, this January versus last January. So we're looking at Camano Island. Of those 21 homes that sold, the average sale price was 22% less than the very small sampling of homes that sold last January. So this is nothing to panic about. It's just looking January over January, which is always a very small sample, 3% down in Stanwood. You can see here the chart is showing that. Now I do expect as the year goes on, we're only 1 month into the year right now, as we go on and have more months in our sample, that will level off. January is always a rough month when we do year-to-date numbers. Looking at Camano Island, new listings added 17% less than last year. We added 20 new listings in January on Camano, but look at the pendings, always a good sign if you see more pendings. So there is 10% more pendings with 22 new pendings on Camano and then 18 solds, pretty much the same as last year. So nothing to be afraid about there. What I do like to see is the amount of inventory creeping up a little bit. We have 2.3 months of inventory on Camano. Stanwood, there were 15 new listings added, there were 15 pendings and 10 solds during the month of January, and 3.4 months of inventory. It's creeping towards a more balanced market in Stanwood. Looking at the market share, Windermere does have over 30% market share on Camano Island and close to 20% in Stanwood. But clearly, you can tell that we are the local experts and we are pros. We know what we love what we do, and we know what we're doing. All right, January insights. Let's see what we have here. January 2023 in Stanwood and Camano Island ended on an encouraging note with pending sales reaching the highest level since September and surging 26% above December. Camano Island had 20 new listings hit the market in January. Stanwood had 15 compared to 21 last January. Overall, 35 new listings were added to our market compared to 45 last January. However, January's volume of new listings blew past December's total of 26. Currently, there are 93 active listings in our 2 zip codes. Pending sales. Stanwood and Camano Island saw 10% fewer pending sales compared to last year, but a much higher volume compared to the past 5 months. Homes sold. There were 28 homes sold in zip codes 98282 and 92 in January, 18 on Camano and 10 in Stanwood. The average year-to-date sale price on these 28 homes was down by 12% from last January. We expect this to stabilize as the year progresses. Sellers, the National Association of Realtors chief economist Lawrence Yun suggested the recent low point in home sales activity is likely over. Mortgage rates are the dominant factor driving home sales, and recent declines in rates are clearly helping stabilize the market. That's great news for sellers. And buyers, we may not see the churning of inventory this year as we've seen in the past as spring approaches. Sellers who refinanced during the pandemic at an interest rate in the 2 to 3% range may not be eager to sell and give that rate up. There still will be listings hit the market, so when you find your dream home, be ready to make a strong offer. Remember, at Windermere, our reaction to the local market, our dedication to the community, and commitment to our trade is why we help our clients buy and sell more real estate in Stanwood and Camano than any other company. We are all in for you.